Open fire.
What was that?
It wasn't the droids.
We've been outflanked.
Saw Gerrera is maybe the original rebel. He is the first one in a long line of people that got trained by Jedi to fight for themselves, to save their planets during the Clone Wars. He's the beginning of what would eventually become the Rebel Alliance.
One of the points of the story group is to make everything feel connected and legitimate. We wanted to create a connection between Rebels and Rogue One that was on the heels of the movie coming out. And it just ended up making a lot of sense that Saw would be kind of our connective tissue.
Because Rebels in the timeline is before Rogue One, there's so much time there that you don't get to know. We could kind of build up, and since I did Saw when he was young, I can help create that time period in between.
There's the myth and there's the man, and sometimes his methods are extreme. He's just someone that doesn't believe in playing nice all the time.
He believes that time for negotiating is gone, the Empire is ready to wipe them all out, and that they're developing the means to do so. He doesn't have a name for it, but he is talking about the Death Star.
It's good to see you alive, my old friend.
So, you're Jedi.
We do our best.
Never thought I'd meet another Jedi. Much less two.
One of the things that happens sometimes is we get some of the actors from the films to come in and portray their characters, and Forrest Whitaker came in and played Saw Gerrera on Star Wars Rebels. It was absolutely tremendous. Forrest did a great job at capturing Saw in a way that he is both a bit mad, a bit crazed, a bit afraid, but also a bit sympathetic. He sees something coming, and no one will listen to him to take action before it's too late.
Hello everyone and welcome to Holocron Transmissions. I'm your host Nick and welcome back to our channel. Now in today's video I'm doing my speculation for Star Wars Rebels Season 3 Episode 12 called Ghost on Geonosis Part 1 and also Part 2. So let's begin today's discussion. So a new episode for Star Wars Rebels, as we know, the official title is called Ghost on Geonosis Part 1 and Ghost on Geonosis Part 2. But it's only called Ghost on Geonosis because it's going to be an hour-long episode, which is really cool how it's going to be an hour-long episode like the premiere for Star Wars Rebels Season 2 and also Star Wars Rebels Season 1. So the official description says a crew returns to Geonosis in search for a missing rebel team sent to investigate suspicious activity there and are surprised by what they find. So of course a rebel team has been sent to Geonosis to try and find what is going on there, what is the activity, and they're surprised by what they find, of course, which only means one thing: the Death Star. So the Death Star has been confirmed for Star Wars Rebels Season 3, and I think the Ghost crew are going to try and destroy it after when they find what they find on Geonosis, of course. And also we're getting to go on the planet on Geonosis once again, which I'm really excited about because we're going to get battle droids in this episode. The battle droids have returned. These are going to be deadly droids like what we saw in the last battle, which I'm really excited for. And we're also getting a return of the Droidicas, and also guess what? Saw Gerrera is coming into Star Wars Rebels Season 3. So what has Saw Gerrera got to do with this episode, you may ask? In the preview, what was first shown on the video, Dave Filoni says that he was the one who started the rebellion, or he was the one who was gonna start it anyway, and it's really nice to bring him in because he is trying to find answers what the Empire are actually building on Geonosis. And you know, we're getting a return of the Geonosians, of course, and we may see undead Geonosians like what we saw in the Clone Wars getting mind controlled, of course, and that will be really awesome. And I just love the episode title overall, and it's probably going to be one of the funniest episodes and also quite the darkest episode as well, because as I was always saying in my reviews, Maul has been brought in the episodes like really up the ratings, of course, but I think that Saw Gerrera, when he comes back into season 3 for Star Wars Rebels, and I think he has got to join the rebellion, and I think the Ghost crew are going to recruit him for, you know, the rebellion so he can join the fight against the Empire. And of course we did get the official poster and it says save the dream, save rebellion, and that line never made it into the movie, but I think that line is going to be in the TV show for Star Wars Rebels. So tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. Are you liking the idea that Star Wars Rebels is being connected to Star Wars Rogue One, or do you hate it? Let me know down below in the comment section, and thank you very much for watching my video for the speculation for the new episode for Star Wars Rebels when it returns in the new year. And don't forget guys, have a happy new year and may the force be with you always.